Ready for the last step of your initiation? Let's start by making some space after the mix layers. The BSDF is selected, I press F to request a new mix layers and then a new layer that I keep selected. I start by working on the normal map. In the grunge section, I choose the grunge 4. As usual, I use the shortcut Ctrl-Shift left click to see the result of the node I set. We connect the normal output to the normal input of the layer. It's a rather dirty material like rust, for example, so the roughness must be high. I set it to 0.6. Now we are going to set a little variation in the color. To do this, I'm going to reuse the grunge 0 node that we use for the color variation of the base material. Here again, we connect it to the color variation input of the layer. For the color variation, I set value to 5. That gives lighter areas. A hue to 0.51 gives a slight variation in hue towards yellow, and that's it for this layer. Now the question is, where should this material be displayed? I want to see it in the cavities, so it's very simple. I select the mix layers, F, cavity. You can see the output of the node and its effect on the mix layer. Once again, the uniformity of the mask is a problem. Remember, in the 3D, perfection is in the imperfections. So let's add a grunge 3 node. Set it up that way and connect it to the texture input. We agree, the result is much more natural. There is one last thing I want to show you. Something that will take you an even higher level. It's mixing masks together. That's what I did in this image to place fingerprints in the dust, or in this image to make some impacts or scratches, also display the metal under the paint. Let's go back to our material and add a grunge gradient node. You will have the opportunity to play with the parameters to understand their effects. For now, I give you directly the value that go where. The next step is to combine this result with the cavity mask. Press F to add a lighten node. Put the two masks in and see the result. This is the node that should be connected to the mask input of the mix layers. You now have a good basis to use the add-on and create very detailed procedural materials with a few clicks. You have placed about 20 nodes, but the material actually have almost 700 nodes. So be happy and enjoy. Bye.